I'm resetting the NHL to a fantasy draft and we'll be selecting 20 members for my team. For today's challenge, I only get every other pick and we will have to auto-draft the others. Let's hope we can build some chemistry with Jabroni, put a good team on the ice, and simulate through the franchise mode, hopefully winning a Stanley Cup. All right, let's see what team that I and the AIGM will be representing for today's draft. It is the Vancouver Canucks. Nice. I'm already either going to be working with or butting heads with your little friend Jabroni, so absolutely don't need you in the mix. We're going to have draft pick number 12. I've never been so confident of something. Wait, did I turn fantasy draft on? I didn't, did I? It literally says right in the bottom right, fantasy draft off. What a rookie. Jabronsky over here was too busy living rent-free in my head for me to remember that we gotta turn fantasy draft on. Once again, draft pick number 12, the biggest lock of all time. There it is. We are number 18. I mean, that's not too far off. I'm going to go ahead and take the reins on the first pick here, and I don't really know who I want, actually. I think I just go with Sid. Like, he's 38, sure, but man, he's 94 overall. It's Sidney Crosby, so he's going to be unreal no matter what. And we've had a lot of success with him throughout our drafts. So, with all that being said, welcome to the team, Sidney the Kidney. And now we must simulate a pick. So we're going to go ahead and skip it. And we get Roman Josi. Okay, I'm kind of down with that. Do I just do it again? Draft a retirement home, put Ovi and Crosby together, reunite them once more, the playmaker and the sniper? Yeah, I do. And now we must go ahead and sim to our pick again. We get, oh, Pavel. All right, let's go. I like where this guy's head's at. Bit of a left field selection here, but we're going for Dorofeyev. He's a sniper as well, left wing, but he's slash right wing, so he could be on that first line, and Crosby could just be feeding these lads, and he's only making 1.8, which again is very subjective. 1.8 is a lot of dough, but compared to the numbers around it. Sim 2 user pick. Let's see if we continue to be on the same page. Dylan Cousins. All right. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Minty is also a left defenseman. So we need a right defenseman here to play with Roman. The retirement home draft is going to continue because we're going with my boy, John Carlson. I think they're going to be gross together. And who will be auto-selected for us? Your guess is as good as mine. Stuart Skinner. Okay. That was one area I was a little bit concerned about is goaltending because if, you know, we get in a situation where they feel like we got to have a third goaltender for some reason, then we're in one. We're looking actually pretty balanced. We just need right wingers, and I think we go with Showtime here. He is a winger of the right variety. He's got 3 abilities. I mean, obviously, this doesn't impact how he simulates, but he's looking like Showtime again this year. Yep, not gonna second guess myself. Hat-trick Kane, let's go. And you know the drill at this point. It's an even pick, so we are going to simulate it, and we get Morgan Frost. All right, I really think me and whoever, what's going on there, we're gelling. We do need another right-handed defenseman for that second pair, and I think I'm gonna go with Matt, Capitals legend. Am I biased here? Maybe a little bit. Oh, Radko Gudas, though? He's sick. Now we're going for Matt. Already at pick 12, we are absolutely sailing through this thing. Sim to our next pick, we get, wow. Okay. He is 80 overall, to be fair, so yeah, he'll be like a 4th liner. I actually love that. Stuart Skinner's like, what, 84 overall, I believe? So Cam Talbot's actually one better. They could kind of just alternate, be the 1-2 punch, 1A, 1B, or maybe 2A, 2B. Yeah, let's go for it and hope that the auto draft does not take another goalie. Otherwise, I'm going to count that as a forfeit, and then we got to take a 75 overall player. So please don't do that. Sim to our next pick, and we get, okay, another defenseman. Now it's getting interesting in that category because I don't know if I should take another defenseman and then risk them drafting one that we got to play on forward. Maybe I'll just leave it to them, you know? And I also would like to point out that we still have $30 million of cap left, so we absolutely don't need to be pinching pennies here. And I think Anders Lee, who is making the most, but I think he's a good pick. Or maybe even Chris Kreider. They're pretty much the same. Got a couple of power forwards here. 84 overall, making around $7 million. 34 and 35. Look at this. It's just 3 peas in a pod right here. Another power forward left winger, Evander Kane, who is 34 and 84 overall. I don't really know what to do here. You know what? I'm going to go for Evander Kane. Not many selections left. Sim to user pick, and we get Ivan. He is a Capitals prospect. He's like 75 overall, I think. All right, 77. That's not so bad. Again, he could be on the fourth line. Little depth goal scoring, baby. We have a bit of a need for right wingers here, and I am going to select Brazeau. I just realized that was our penultimate pick, and now it is the auto penultimate pick. Sim, we are going to obtain... All right, so I'm definitely not taking a defenseman because that's all 6. I feel like we have so many caps / former caps on this team. Nicked out. Do I just do it? And we really gotta hope that Jabroni takes a forward. Otherwise, we are absolutely in one. So do I do it? $3 million. Like, who's making the most out of what we have left? I can't take a defenseman, so just gonna filter by forwards. And we've got Gallagher, 6.5. You know what? He's a right winger. And we need those. Welcome to the Stanley Cup winning Vancouver Canucks, Gallagher. I'm pretty sure he's from BC too, actually. There's a chance that I just 1,000% made that up, but final pick for Jabroni. And we get, please be a forward. Please be a forward. Bruh. We were on the same page right up until that last pick. You just had to take a U-turn, eh? This is a draft overview, and honestly, our team looks like it could be really good, so I'm actually quite excited for this one. Goaltending is definitely not our strongest suit, but I do think we've got a solid decor in front of them, so kind of makes up for it. All right, let's go do what we do and see if we got chemistry. Adam Foote. For some reason, I like distinctly remember him from like NHL 2003, and he had, you know, maybe I'm aging myself here, but they used to have like little targets and like a stick if they had a hard shot. The target meant they had an accurate shot. There was like a hammer if they hit people. I feel like he only had the hammer, but anyway, gonna go ahead and end that conversation. Hey, I'm up here, bro. I'm up here. All right, here it is, moment of truth. Let's see what we're working with. We should have pretty good chemistry. All right. No, absolutely not. That third line is speaking to me, but also you gotta go, and you gotta go. They want Declan to play center. That's actually so funny, but absolutely not happening. I don't know why. I don't know if this is a bug or what, but for some reason, Declan being on this line, it generates a 0. So I might just leave him there, because if we move anyone else up, I think, yeah, this bottom line just takes an absolute hit. Second line is really interesting because we got our sniper, and oh man, if he was a second liner, that would have been real nice, but yeah, it's okay. We'll talk to him. We'll make it work. We got the nice combination of player types, I think. I don't know that I love this one with 2 playmakers and a sniper, but I feel like, you know, it's Patrick Kane. He's going to bury the biscuit. His shooting category is still 4 stars. I mean, Crosby's a playmaker, but bro still scores. I like what I see here as well. This is nice. Pavel maybe playing up a little bit here, but he has good potential. So he could honestly go up to an 83, 84 throughout the season. And here's our goaltender tandem, 85 and 84, disrespectively. It's all right. I believe in you guys. You can get the job done. No concerns from your boy. I will say that Crosby has the most points with 98, and this team will have 48 wins en route to a Stanley Cup championship. Who says no? I have no idea how this is actually going to look on the camera, but I pulled this guy the other day, and I'm pretty fired up about it. Although we do have a lot of older players, we also got a bunch of young players, so it's actually a pretty decent mix. That was actually a very successful first round of conversations. I didn't think it would go that well, but here we are. The boys are buying in. You know what that means? Stanley Cup inbound. 11-1 win to open the season. Holy smokes. And then we get absolutely dusted by the Oilers, but it's okay. It's fine. We'll bounce back. I know we will. I genuinely am very curious to see what our goaltender stats end up looking like. I feel like they gotta be all right. We are first in the division after the first month with 15 points, a record of 7-4-1. Not bad. Sidney Crosby, how dare you? Let's keep it up here, boys. I like what I see. Don't love that. 2 straight losses, 3 straight losses. We can't be doing that. Carolina Hurricanes, come on. They're 1-0, really? We're gonna win 1-0. That's crazy. I would also like to point out that it was a 1-0 shootout win. So not even overtime. There was 3-on-3 overtime, no goals. What a fall from grace. That didn't take long. Oh boy. Do we just suck? Is that what's going on here? Did I really overestimate this team? 3 straight wins though. Make that 4. Come on. Keep the good times rolling, baby. New Jersey, 6-2 Rangers. Oh well, it was bound to happen. This is kind of crazy. Like, I'm honestly thinking about giving Foote the old boot. Approaching the trade deadline here, we currently have 30 wins. It'd be real nice to have 31. No, we got an overtime loss. I'm not even going to go in because I want to keep our team intact. Continue simulating. Come on, Vancouver Canucks. Let's go here. We need a post-trade deadline miracle. Golden Knights and Oilers are running away with our division. Like, that seems like they're going to be fighting for the President's Trophy. Another 10-1 win. I mean, we did get dusted by Tampa 10-2, but hey, we're now 2-for-1 in those huge blowout games. Finally, bro. So this is what our finalized chemistry looks like. We got 2 +5s, which is awesome, and then a couple of donuts, but it's better than being in the red. Defensively, we're all green. We got a +5 and then a couple of +1s, which is solid. Pavel up to 84. Look at this guy go. Doesn't have a lot of points, but oh, -11. Bro, what are you doing? You guys stink. We certainly appear to be playoff bound, but I mean, Calgary is right there. Seattle's not out of it. This could be interesting. I mean, even if we do get into the playoffs at this point, I don't love our chances, but we don't even deserve it. Like, this team is pathetic. Show a little bit of effort. All right, we have officially clinched, so we're in. We have 90 points at the moment. Let's see if we can finish with 92 or not. 42 or 43 wins, whatever we get, is not acceptable. And the team that just bullied us 8-1, we now play in the first round. Great stuff. Use it as fuel. Your Vancouver Canucks finished third in the Pacific Division. We had 42 Ws, 90 points. Okay, that is ridiculous. Tampa Bay Lightning, 130 points, 62 wins. Their team has got to be so mid, it's not even funny. We were 11th in the league, so just narrowly out of the top 10. Let's see if there's anything crazy going on. Nope, top 16 made it. We had 2 point-a-game players, and Roman Josi was so close. As a defenseman, you love to see it. 26 tucks. Okay, Roman, I see you. Ovi had 47 with 89 points. Sidney the Kidney, 95 points, 70 hamburger helpers. John Carlson did all right. 52 points and a +3. Not too shabby. I don't know what's going on with these guys, but they stunk. And then Declan was a -18 playing forward. I can't help but think if Jabroni just picked a forward, how different things might be. Goaltending was not great, but it should be good enough. 902 and a 905. It's not terrible. Sam Montembeault, the starting goaltender for the Tampa Bay Lightning, had 47 Ws this year. Only 1 shutout and a 917. The contract guy had a 924 with 4 shutouts. Let's play a game. Finally, Cale Makar is on top, 85 points. We got Roman Josi with 80, Darlene 79, Vince Dunn 78. Good for you, lad. Your Art Ross winner is Nate Doggy Dog playing for the Minnesota Wild. He had 113 with 54 goals, which honestly looks like it could be a Rocket Richard. Kind of wild. 110 for Willie Stiles. Let's see. Is it a Rocket Richard? Yeah. Not a high-scoring sim. Your President's Trophy winning Tampa Bay Lightning have Brady Tkachuk, Leon Trice. Who let them draft this team? Who actually let them do this? Defensively, they're nuts. Their worst defenseman's 84, and they got 2 of them. They got 285, 385s, and an 87 who put up 1,000 points this year. And Montembeault backed up by Hildeby. Fascinating. And now our first round opponent, what is going on here? They've got Laffy Taffy, Sorelli, and Svechnikov. Blake, Eriksson Ek, and Zari. Interesting. They do got Miro on defense, which, you know, he's solid for sure. 91 overall. Is that any good? Lorai, 84. I think we should win this. Oh, well, that puts a wrench. I know that our ice time allocation's normal and that our chemistry is like fine or whatever, but honestly, I'm doing this. Declan, you are getting demoted because this third line needs a boost. And I don't know if Ivan's the guy to put there. What if we bring up Brazeau? Same. Okay. Yeah, perfect. And he's a right defenseman, so I can play on the right side even though he shoots left. And we now have a +2 here, which is awesome. I actually, you know what? Let me try to talk to Brazeau real quick because I probably won't make it any better. But it's worth the shot. Where are you, lad? Where are you? Boom. Any topic, eh? You're willing to talk about anything? On ice play. How about a little scheme fit action? Oh yeah. Yep, it did absolutely nothing. But I don't care. You know the rules. First 3 games, let's see if we can at least put up a fight here. Honestly, I feel like we should beat them, but if you look at that last regular season game, I don't know. It's not a good way to start at all. Oh my word. Okay, yeah, this team is just cursed. Finally a win. They're not winning the next 2. No chance. No gentleman's sweep happening here. Boom. 4-0 win. Ooh. Push game 7, boys. I'm not real-time simming. You don't deserve it unless you get to 7. You absolute clowns. Your Stanley Cup final is between the Smashville Predators and the Columbus Blue Jackets. I have no idea what either of those teams look like. Eklund, Thomas, and Chinikov. Appleton, Shane Wright, and Zucker. Okay. Carried by defense, maybe? They got Darlene and Carlo, Jones, Broberg, Susie, and Tucker. That's real good. Oh, the contract man returns. Wow. And the other half of the Stanley Cup final. That is crazy. 86 overall on the fourth line. But they got Pavel playing with Rupe and Cooch. It's pretty good. Eberle, Zibanejad, and O'Reilly. Yanni Gord down here. Laurel Gord on the third line. Look at this guy go. Kevin Korchinski, 85, playing with what does the Fox say? You love to see it. Schneider, 86, going with Sealer, and then Merrill and Radish paired together. Ooh, they got the Otter in net. This is going to be a series. And we shall find out who wins by advancing one day at a time. I don't really know. I normally try to crop it very small in that corner there, but maybe that song thing is going to show up. I'm not sure. Kind of looked like Nashville was going to run away with it there for a second. Ooh. One game away, and the gentlemen sweep them. Nuts. Ovi had his guy. 6 points in 6 games. Dorofeyev also had his guy. He had 5 points with 4 goals. Guy was burying the biscuit. Crosby, yeah. I mean, 5 points, 2 and 3. Kane, not bad. Other Kane, also not bad. This is wild. Elias Pettersson, not the one you're thinking of, led our defensive core. And then we got Roman Josi with 2 points as well. 100% can't blame Cam. He was unbelievable. 923 save percentage. Can't ask for more than that. Jake E. Oh, he had a 923. Wow. All right. 268 GAA, 16, 5, and 1. No shutouts, though. Swayman had a couple. What does the Fox say? Your defensive leader. He was exactly point a game. Darlene had 20 and 23. Oh, Vince Dunn. This guy was loving Tampa Bay. Holy. Your Conn Smythe winner. You kidding me? Nikita Kucherov, 26 points. Zibanejad had 25. Eklund, 21 and 23. That's solid. I almost went straight to the playoff tree and forgot awards, but clued in. Art Ross, Nate. Oh, the heart goes to Willie Stiles. Vince Dunn getting the Norris. I'm actually not really surprised about that one. Seems like he was playing phenomenally. Willie gets another one. Demidov with the Calder. Zibanejad. Oh, Vezina goes to Jeremy Swayman. Askarov gets the Jennings with Jay Dobes. All right. McNabb is awarded the Bill Masterton. Jack Adams to Muse. Frank J. Selke to Sasha Barkov. Willie with another one. And Nate Doggy Dog, as we saw, gets the Richard. All right, folks, here is your playoff tree. Obviously, we didn't get past round 1, but it was a valiant effort. Kind of, not really. Honestly, I don't think having a forward instead of Chisholm would have made that much of a difference. For the most part, though, I liked where the auto picks were going. It was solid. And yeah, we just couldn't get the job done. Obviously, 32 teams. It's not easy to be number 1. Appreciate you guys, as always. If you could like and subscribe, that would be tremendously appreciated. But I thank you even just for watching, and I will see you soon.